It's time for GMA3. Monster Category 5 hurricane takes aim. Hurricane Melissa bearing down, expected to be the worst storm in Jamaica's history. A state of emergency declared. The island bracing for life-threatening, catastrophic flooding and landslides after the deadly storm brought destruction across the Caribbean. We're on the scene in Jamaica. The new AI battle.
This doesn't make me want to buy anything.
How some big companies are pushing back on the technology to try to win over customers.
We want to look at real people in magazines.
Now the question, will it work? And the stars taking over the runway. Nicole Kidman's tribute to a Hollywood legend as Kendall Jenner channels Moulin Rouge. Plus, Angela Bassett, Tiana Taylor, and more strike a pose. It's time for GMA3.
From ABC News headquarters in New York City, this is GMA3.
What a way to start the week, everyone. Hello, I'm Rhiannon Alley.
And I'm Rebecca Jarvis, here with Morgan Norwood. Yes, we're a little vogue this morning on a Monday.
Yeah.
Way to start the week. A lot of news to get to, including a treat for the cookie monsters among us. Talking about me. We're making some of the most, yes, we love cookies here. The most popular and most delicious cookies from the New York Times cooking website with Vaughn Vreeland.
We love Vaughn, and we can't wait for those cookies. Also ahead, Dr. Darian Sutton is here with news from the FDA about a new treatment for some of the most draining symptoms of menopause.
Oh, we know how hard that can be to go through. All of us know someone going through that. We begin, though, with Jamaica, bracing for Hurricane Melissa, the deadly storm strengthening, and forecasters say this could be the largest hurricane to ever hit the island. Ike Ajachi is in Jamaica with more. Ike, how's it going?
Hey, good afternoon. Listen, we're starting to feel the effects of Melissa, that powerful Category 5 storm that's inching its way toward Jamaica. And take a look right now. The rain is coming down. The wind is starting to pick up, but it's been intermittent. But we are knowing that it's supposed to pick up in just a little bit. But listen, the time for evacuations, that's over. Now it's the time for hunkering down. And businesses all over the island are heeding that advice. Take a look. We have windows boarded up. We have sandbags surrounding this entire building, something that we're seeing all over the island. Now, this is a storm that has already showed its hand in terms of its capabilities for destruction. The storm already dumping torrential rains with winds of at least 160 miles per hour and triggering severe flooding and destruction across the Caribbean, killing 3 people in Haiti and 1 in the Dominican Republic. Jamaica's 2 main airports, Norman Manley here in Kingston and Sangster in Montego Bay, have suspended all operations, and seaports have closed as the nation prepared for days of devastation. Now, the officials here, they are warning residents to get out of those low-lying areas, move away from those coastal scenes, and try to get to higher ground. They're also warning people to make sure that you're stocked up on everything that you need, and of course, heed the advice from official sources. Guys?
And Ike, now that the airports are closed, there's really no way off the island. How are people coping with the reality of what's coming?
You know, this is a really hard situation for people here. I spoke to several people who are hunkering down, especially a lot of Americans. For instance, Donna Lee Gordon, she's an Atlanta resident who came here last week for her birthday. She's stuck here now. She was supposed to leave out today, but her flights have all been canceled and rescheduled till Friday. Now, she told me that she was very worried, very scared at first, didn't really know what to do. But then she said she has since calmed down. She's been listening to the officials here, taking their advice, and in her hotel room, she's stocked up on so many bottles of water, so many pieces of canned food, non-perishables, and she's also called her family back home in Atlanta to let her know that she's okay, because she tells me that here in Jamaica, the people really look out for each other. Guys?
Yeah. That is really good to hear. People are looking out for each other. Please stay safe out there, Ike. Thank you. We're going to turn now to a Halloween nightmare for parents. K-pop Demon Hunters is one of the hottest costumes this year, but they're sold out almost everywhere. And Elizabeth Schulze is here with more. And Elizabeth, I hate to do this off the top, but we did secure our Mira costume for Isabel, so we're good. But I know so many parents who are going through this right now.
You are the exception right now, okay? Because we are really calling this the Halloween that's about K-pop costume hunters. People are clamoring to dress up like these characters from Netflix's most popular movie ever. So take a look at the top Google searches for Halloween costumes this year. All of the top 5 are from K-pop demon hunters, with Rumi, Zoe, and Mira topping the list, of course. Netflix actually posted this picture of a billboard with a nod to the viral hit Golden, saying, "Thanks for dressing up this Halloween." Here's the problem, though, guys. These costumes almost impossible to find. Netflix partnered with Spirit Halloween to sell official merchandise for the movie, and they are completely sold out online. Only have limited quantities left in stores, which has forced many parents, not Rebecca, to try to make their own costumes for their kids or to buy knockoffs from other retailers. Netflix does seem to be realizing that it's leaving some money on the table here. It just announced a partnership with Mattel and Hasbro to make K-pop demon hunters toys. Those are not going to be available, though, until after the holidays in the spring of 2026. But thankfully, guys, not just you, Rebecca. There are some parents out there, like our fabulous producer, Sabrina, who did this. This is her 6-year-old daughter, Violet. She is rocking that Rumi
at a
costume
trunk or treat.
Killing it.
At a trunk or treat.
Yeah, it looks
I love
like a
that.
trunk or treat.
The thing about Halloween now is it goes on for so many more days. Like when we were kids, you get
a
one
month-long
day.
event. Yes.
It's a month-long event, and candy prices, there's inflation, prices are going up, but you have found some ways to find deals.
Always looking for the deals, as you know. So candy prices, it's a little spooky. They're up 10% over the past year. A couple reasons for this. We've talked about those cocoa bean shortage. That's a big one, meaning higher chocolate prices. I did finally stock up on candy yesterday.
You did?
Found some good deals, especially in bulk. If you're going to buy from Target, Sam's Club, or Dollar General, you can still find some pretty good deals there.
We have not bought the candy yet, but that's a good thing because we would eat the candy if we
That's
bought
exactly
it.
what I would eat.
That is what
until
happened
the
in
last
our
of the
house
day
as a
of.
kid. We'd eat all the candy and then race out to get candy the day of
It's
Halloween.
a last-minute purchase for most people, I think.
That's a good strategy. I'm going to have to try that because I love candy. Well, now to tonight's Monday Night Football matchup, and we know, Rhiannon, you've got a particular team that you've got your eye on.
You guys,
I wonder who it is.
I mean, I think anyone who knows me knows I'm a Chiefs fan, but this is going to be a good game, you guys. These are two teams really headed in the opposite direction right now, and it looks like we're in for a powerhouse matchup between the perennial contender Kansas City Chiefs, my hometown team, and the up-and-coming Washington Commanders. But KC has won 3 of its last 4, and Washington, unfortunately, has lost 3 of its last 4. So the Chiefs, though, they had a really rocky start to the season, but they look like they may end up right back where everyone expects them, fighting for another Super Bowl ring because they are on the rise. Patrick Mahomes may be the hottest player in the league right now, and I'm not just saying that as a fan. The team has gotten really healthy around him, and combine that with Washington's league-worst pass defense, and this could be another big night for the 3-time Super Bowl champ. But the Commanders are still struggling after coming 1 win away from making the Super Bowl last season. Tonight, they will be without their star quarterback, Jaden Daniels, but the backup has been looking pretty good. He's out with the hamstring strain, though, as they tried to avoid dropping to 3-5 to start the season. You can catch all the action between the Commanders and the Chiefs on Monday Night Football on ABC and ESPN. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, but listen, you never know. And that's why they say any given Sunday, even though it's Monday, because you never know what can happen in the NFL.
You never know. But you love that momentum for the Chiefs.
It was a disappointing start, so I'm happy.
You'll be locked in today.
Yes.
Looking forward to that, Rhiannon. Thank you. Well, coming up, Dr. Darian Sutton is here with the breakthrough treatment for women in menopause.
All right, we're back now with a GMA health alert. The FDA has just approved a new non-hormonal option for women going through menopause, reducing hot flashes and night sweats. Our medical correspondent, Dr. Darian Sutton, is here with the details. This could be, Dr. Sutton, so useful for so many people. Share with us what it means.
Incredibly useful. You know, up to 80% of women experience symptoms of what we call in medicine vasomotor symptoms. This can include night sweats and hot flashes. And just to help people understand who might not experience this is not a brief moment of discomfort. This can interrupt your day, interrupt your night, reduce your quality of life. And as Morgan and I were talking about during the break, it can really be life-altering for many patients. So this new FDA approval is for a medication called Linquet. I just want to help us learn about it together. It's an oral medication that's taken at night. And the way that it works is that it targets receptors in the brain. It's not a hormone-based medication, which is what the key is here in improving access. And in terms of the results, in clinical trials, patients saw results in as early as 4 weeks, some as early as a week after starting their use. And older clinical studies that are associated with this medication show that up to 70% of people by 3 months reported that their symptoms were cut in half.
Wow.
Now, that is a significant finding.
And we're talking about this potentially being a game changer for so many women who should and shouldn't get this type of treatment.
Yeah, that's a great question. You know, up until now, the majority of the medications were hormone-based. And while that can be effective for symptoms associated with menopause, it might not be suitable for everyone, especially if you have a high-risk history of breast or ovarian cancer. So that's the point here about improving access. In terms of what else to know about this medication, in terms of when you can take it, of course, it's taken at night. The side effects seem to be most often drowsiness, which is why it's instructed to take at night, headaches, fatigue, and joint pain. Aside from that, that pretty much were the majority of the symptoms that patients saw on this medication. But again, this is one of many options to talk about with your provider if you're concerned about symptoms associated with menopause.
What about perimenopause? Because some of the symptoms are very similar to actual menopause. Can it help people going through perimenopause, and when will it be available?
I'm so happy that you brought that up. Up to 2 million women enter into menopause each and every year, and this medication can certainly help with those vasomotor symptoms associated with that. In terms of when this will be available, as early as next month. This is an oral pill, so that increases the access. And also in terms of the cost, it can be as low as $25 with insurance, as high as $625 without insurance. Still work to do in terms of access there. But just another reminder that menopause is not something to be ignored and endured in silence. If you have symptoms, talk to your provider about them. There are many options other than this.
Awareness really getting rid of the stigma that people are talking about it more and more, which is great.
Yeah, we have to stop making discomfort the norm and really addressing these symptoms head on.
Yep, and I'm so glad you said it, as you always do. Talk to your doctor.
Absolutely.
Have that conversation. Dr. Sutton, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Okay, coming up here, the star is hitting the runway, all for a good cause. She looks amazing. Beautiful.
You know the day wouldn't be complete without pop news and Will Gans as
My favorite part of every day, and it's not just because it's me. We begin pop news with drama and style and spades because it's Vogue's world and we're just living in it, baby. Last night, the magazine celebrating all things glitz and glam with Vogue World Hollywood, an event celebrating the connection between film and fashion with stars strutting their stuff on the iconic Paramount lot there in Hollywood, starting with Kendall Jenner, who kicked off the show wearing Nicole Kidman's original showgirl costume from Moulin Rouge. And speaking of Nicole, the Vogue October cover star paid tribute to Rita Hayworth, channeling her character from 1946's Gilda, wearing custom Chanel, of course.
I'll have what she's having.
Exactly, I know. And then Tiana Taylor and Denai Guerrera proved that style in Wakanda is forever, showcasing Ruth E. Carter's Oscar-winning costume designs. And long live the Queen, Angela Bassett, reprising her role.
Theatrics.
Yes.
Love it.
As Queen Raymonda to walk the runway. By the way, y'all, 100% of last night's ticket proceeds, which totaled $4.5 million, will go to the Entertainment Community Fund, with a special focus on helping costume professionals, especially those impacted by the LA wildfires.
It's really good to see.
Good to see. They all killed it.
They all killed it, which, by the way, we've got a real who's who of fashion right here on the couch. I know.
Okay, but what about Nicole Kidman? What is she doing? Because she looks amazing.
I mean, she's crushing it. She's booked and busy, so apparently the work isn't making her tired because she looks fabulous. All right, now to the highly anticipated finale for Chad Powers, starring, of course, and created by Glenn Powell, and we have an exclusive sneak peek at that finale. Take a look.
I'm sorry. I stole your makeup and ran away. I'm sorry I was so mean to that sick kid and his dad. I'm sorry I dropped a football at the Rose Bowl. I didn't mean to. I just got excited.
Okay, he's giving you real tears and an accent. He said, I have a Golden Globe, and I'm... Yes, exactly. Glenn and his co-creator and friend Michael Waldron have already teased the possibility of a season 2 of the show, saying if folks dig it, they'll make more, and you can tune into the Chad Powers season finale, which drops at midnight Eastern Time or 9 p.m. Pacific on Hulu, and Hulu on Disney+.
Adding that to my watch list.
Yes, my fellow Texan. There he is. All right, if you thought that I was sort of giving Christmas, that's by design, you guys.
The king of Christmas, of
Exactly. We are less than 2 months to go until December 25th, and while most of y'all are counting down to Christmas itself, the lights, the gifts, some of us have been eagerly awaiting the return of Hot Santa from Target, who racked up a cool 70 million TikTok views last year. Well, prepare to start melting, my fellow snowmen and snowwomen, because Smoke Show Santa, whose official name is Chris K, he's back starring in Target's brand new holiday campaign, which dropped its first spot over the weekend. And y'all, he sent us a personalized message. Take a look.
Checking the list. Checking the list. Patricia, nice. Tim, nice. Will, nice, good job. Hey, Will and Good afternoon, America. Chris K here from Target, and I'm back. Just over here double checking my list. Oh, have you started yours yet? Because the earlier, the merrier, I always say. Uh-oh. Hey, no, Dancer. No, not the poinsettias. I'm sorry, guys. I got a dash, but happy holidays. I'll see you at Target. Dancer, get out.
Is it hot in here, Morgan?
It's a little steamy over here.
That's what I thought too.
Can I see that again? I don't know if you said my name.
I think you're on the nice list for sure, yeah. By the way, Chris K will star in 10 campaign spots across broadcast, streaming, radio, and social media, and reveal a little more about his personality this year, including being a football fan, an avid traveler, and he's an amateur DJ. For more of Chris K, you can find him under the mistletoe, excuse me, wishful thinking, on Target's TikTok, where he's finally returning to social media today.
You're engaged, Morgan.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to GMA3.
All right, thanks for kicking off your week with us this Monday on GMA3. We have a big day tomorrow on GMA. The all-star cast of All's Fair will be here. Kim Kardashian, Niecy Nash, Sarah Paulson, and Teyana Taylor. They will tell us all about their new juicy drama about an all-woman law firm. I cannot wait.
I can't wait. What a lineup. I cannot wait for that. Plus, Sheryl Crow will be here. She's performing live and telling us about her passion project, Save the Music Foundation, which of course supports music education in schools.
She's from Missouri as well. Yes, love Sheryl Crow. And do you guys like things spicy?
Oh, we do.
Ooh, the heat is on for Robin, Michael, and George. They are taking on the Hot Ones versus Challenge. The competition is cooking. We cannot wait to see it. I love watching them on Hot Ones. Robin's done it before.
I know. It's going to be.
Would you try?
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pretty into spicy stuff, so I love to test myself and just see how
I can't wait to see George.
Yes. Yeah, George.
George's reactions can be great.
It's a great thing coming up here, but we got to turn now to the rise of artificial intelligence and the way some companies are pushing back on that technology to try to win over customers.
In the age of AI, some brands are standing out by rejecting it and making that their message.
What it's all about.
Aerie's new ad campaign saying, "We commit to no AI-generated people or bodies," becoming the brand's most liked post of the year. Aerie telling us, "We knew it was time for us to take a clear stance that real life and real people will always be the foundation of our brand."
It's just a distinctive point of view, and that really draws people in, because more than anything, what most consumers really want is to feel connected and to see and listen to human stories that are reflective of their own life experiences.
Dove also getting on board, pledging they will never use AI to create or distort women's images. Even Heineken poking fun at controversial AI advertising from Friend.com, promoting AI connections over human ones with this ad: "The best way to make a friend is over a beer." And while AI is becoming more prevalent, experts suggest consumers will always have a say.
Consumer behavior has a huge opportunity to impact how brands think about using AI, and also advertisers, because ultimately the point of advertising is to sell more stuff. And so if consumers speak by making it really clear that they might reject certain brands if they're using AI in a way that doesn't speak to them, then brands will listen to that. Money speaks.
This doesn't make me want to buy anything.
We want to look at real people in magazines.
This summer, an ad from Guess featuring AI models sparked controversy for perpetuating unrealistic standards of beauty, but the agency who created the models defended the practice.
This is meant to just supplement and to add, a new avenue of marketing.
I think it's this sort of putting your foot in the water to see how much people will tolerate it until it's either rejected altogether or somewhere down the line acceptable. It's pretty compelling for companies to use this technology because it helps reduce the cost of making ads. But if the public isn't going to accept it, then making those creative assets aren't helpful at all.
You know, we do have a lot more power than we think, and a lot of that power comes from how you spend your money. So spend it wisely.
Absolutely. Yep. That's great advice, Rebecca. Thank you. Well, now we turn to the hit show English Teacher, and the students and staff of Morrison Hensley High are back for a second season. And the Brian Jordan Alvarez, the creator, producer, star of the series, is joining us now.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here. Yeah, on the same program as Hot Santa.
I know, right?
We thought that was you.
That is me. Yeah,
I didn't hear Brian on the list, though, unfortunately.
I know. I got to get on that list. Yeah.
Well, I think after season 2, you'll definitely be on this list because
Exactly.
it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That is
Thank
incredible.
you. Yeah, it was
How
funny
are
at the
you feeling?
table reads this year. I was like, guys, we only got a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes season 1. We really need to focus up and fix this
Find
in
that
season 2.
2%.
And then we actually got it. We got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So I'm grateful. Yeah.
It is such a well-received show, and your character, obviously the students are learning a lot, but your character, Evan,
Is also learning a lot.
also learning a lot.
That's right. Yeah.
I want to take a look at a clip.
Was I a DEI hire? Oh my God. I'm a diversity hire?
Please, I can't comment on this.
You didn't ever tell me this?
What does it matter, Evan? It happened all those years ago. I mean, I can't remember what happened years ago. It was pre-COVID. Everything pre-COVID. It's all gone up here. My hair.
I mean, you were hiding this from me because you knew it was embarrassing?
Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I love that scene. And working with Enrico Colantoni, he's so great. He's like a real actor's actor. It feels like you're getting to act with Al Pacino or something. But yeah, we love doing stuff like that with the show where it's like, how do you find something and turn it so it's like, we have this character Evan, and of course he is rightfully so totally on board with DEI initiatives, and then he starts saying, wait, but am I a diversity hire? And it's like you're looking at these things from different angles.
And one of the plot lines is people trying to prove themselves.
Right, yeah,
So that
exactly.
really plays into all of this.
Yeah, exactly. He's sort of trying to prove that he likes being right, basically.
He likes being right.
Like we all do.
And you have a lot of teachers in your family.
Yes.
Were they some of the inspiration behind the creation of the show?
Yeah, they were in a way. My mom teaches Spanish, so she's, Spanish teacher versus English teacher. She's from Colombia. And my sister is a media arts teacher right here at Fordham. And yeah, it's just, teachers, what they do is noble, and it's a much harder job than I have, I think, and I have a lot of respect for it. And I know that, a public high school is a place where every different kind of person and ideology is really forced to come together for a common goal. And so it lends itself to comedy, basically.
Do they watch and give you notes like, that's not how a teacher would react?
No, I don't think so. We did have some conversations early on. I had one with a teacher friend, and he was saying like, oh, the teachers don't usually eat in the cafeteria, they eat in the teacher's lounge. But I was like, I'm just gonna let them eat in the cafeteria. We need it for the comedy.
Yeah. Well, there was a time in my life where I thought I was going to be a middle school English teacher. Didn't quite work out. I got to the student teaching
take your class.
part. No. It turns out middle schoolers are really mean, and also they don't wear deodorant. So that just didn't work out for me. But if you could be a teacher, what subject would you choose?
I think I would be an English teacher. I mean, it's sort of a famous thing. There's this famous idea of like a gay guy and his female high school English teacher are always best friends. Like she gives you this sort of shelter. So I did have some of those in high school, but now, as an adult, I think, yeah, I would be an English teacher or maybe a drama teacher, but yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, thank you.
Go. The show is fantastic.
Thank
we
you
love
so
it.
much.
Congrats
Yeah.
on season 2, by the way.
Thank you so much. Yeah, everybody stream it. Stream English Teacher on Hulu.
Wait.
All episodes out now. I'm not supposed to be plugging it yet.
The second season of English Teacher is streaming now on Hulu and Hulu Disney Plus. Coming up, it's cookie time. We are making some of those popular cookies from the New York Times.
Do you like cookies?
I love cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's figure out. Have some cookies with us.
Yes.
Welcome back, everyone. We will soon be into the holiday baking season, if you can believe that. But any time of the year is a great time for cookies, am I right?
Yes.
New York Times cooking writer and video host Vaughn Vreeland is here. And he's going to show us some delicious recipes from the New York Times Cookies Cookbook. And we're going to start with a breakfast cookie, also the GMA cookie is what we're calling it.
This is the GMA cookie. I was like,
welcome.
What am I going to bring for my girls
Yes.
on GMA3? A blueberry lemon almond cookie.
That sounds
yellow
great.
and blue. It's yellow and blue. So they are my mom's favorite cookies. She loves these
Mama
cookies.
knows
Hi,
best.
Mom. So you're going to start. We're all going to make this together.
We all have our own station.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's going to be a little bit of a test.
Yep.
Okay. I'll grade your cookies at the end. So you start by rubbing the lemon zest into the sugar.
Okay.
So if you
When
wanna
you
do
say
that,
rubbing the lemon zest into the sugar,
With your
with our hand?
With your hands, yeah. Just get in
your
there.
hand in there.
You know, it's a nice little exfoliant vibe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what this does is it breaks down the oils in the lemon zest, and it creates an even more like lemony flavor in the
Yeah, because sometimes the lemon is so subtle. You want to feel a little more.
So this makes it a heavier lemon flavor.
It does. And when I say something's going to be a flavor in a cookie, I want it to pack a punch.
That's right.
You know. So
That's
then
right.
We'll cream then the butter and the sugar together. So just go ahead and add your butter in there.
Ooh, butter. And is the butter warm at all?
So this is going to be like a put it in. We'll put it in there.
In there. And this in here. Okay.
I'm a little concerned. It's not quite warm enough to cream.
It's kind of cold in the studio. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm worried about those two.
Yes.
And
So we're going to go ahead and start.
And then we do, once that's creamed, we do some eggs.
Yeah, so you're gonna add your eggs and then your flavoring. So we've got some lemon juice and some
Lemon
almond
juice.
extract.
Okay.
So when I was working on this cookie, I decided to add an extra yolk into the dough because it makes it even more, you know, sometimes when you get like a dry muffin, it's like nobody wants that.
Right.
So this kind of creates even more moisture in the cookie with the fat.
Okay, do I put this in too, the almond?
Yeah, go ahead and put all that in. We're rocking and rolling over here. You guys go ahead. So
yours does not look the same as mine. If I was at home right now, I would pop a little. I would pop this in the microwave real quick.
Yeah, just like give it a quick zap.
Just a quick zap.
Rebecca, I'm gonna help you out here.
Yeah,
we're gonna whisk, and then Morgan, if you want to add your dry ingredients, you're gonna whisk those together.
See, I'm one step behind.
No, that's fine.
So you whisk the dry ingredients together as well. And that's basically to keep like the.
You want everything to be even.
Mine looks perfect over here.
We're rocking it out.
I'm not even going to tell you what I just did to mine over here. So,
as long as you're not eating
when do we get to the blueberries?
That's okay.
Okay, what do I do with this?
And so then you're going to add that to your butter and your sugar. And then once you're done with everything, you guys, it'll come together. I promise. I promise.
Definitely.
Once that is all in there, it'll come together, and then you're going to add your wild blueberries.
Wild blueberries.
Here we've got the wild blueberries.
And when you say wild blueberries, are these? It's frozen.
It's frozen.
Okay.
So
Can I try one?
Yeah, totally. They're frozen at like a sweeter. They're sweeter than.
They're very sweet.
And then they're also smaller, which makes for more even distribution throughout the cookie.
It reminds me of the blueberry muffins that I used to
Yes.
make as a little kid
And
with
it's
my
like perfect
mom.
for the morning.
Yes, this is like a nice breakfast cookie. It's exactly like a muffin top that's like a little bit chewier, so it's a perfect like muffin slash.
When you said muffin top, I got nervous.
Listen, it's the holidays.
I know, I love it. Let's all enjoy our muffin tops. Okay, so once you've mixed this together, then you scoop it out.
Then you get the dough that's like right here, and then you're gonna scoop it onto sheet trays. Now they don't expand too terribly much. Mine's a little stuck in here. She's acted up
real
today.
life right here.
Totally. I mean, baking is all about just kind of rolling with the punches,
That's right.
as you know.
And you don't have to butter it because there's
No,
so much
because
butter.
there's butter and you have the parchment paper. So when they come out of the oven, they look like this.
Okay.
And so you all have trays of finished cookies.
Okay.
Now this is where you get to have some fun with it. We're gonna maybe whisk up your icing there, and then you just want to drizzle it. Yeah, you just gotta drizzle it.
My kids will love this part.
So this is where you get to get artistic
This
with
is
it.
the more the better, actually.
Yeah, my
get
kids will
creative
drown
here.
it right here.
Yes, see, put as much on there as you want.
So these are our GMA cookies, and then you also have this beautiful chocolate cookie down at the end from your brand new cookbook. Tell us about that one.
So this is my favorite cookie. This is the chewy brownie cookie. I think Hot Santa would love these, honestly.
Let's send them.
So they are like the perfect mixture of a cookie and a brownie. They're a brownie to please all. They're a cookie to please all brownie lovers. And what you do is the secret is banging the pan halfway through baking.
I can do that.
And it creates this beautiful craggy texture.
So pretty.
They're my favorite cookie in the entire book. Lara said it was one of her favorite cookies she's ever tasted.
Okay, I'm gonna try that too. I just tried this one. It's amazing. Delicious. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can get both of these recipes on GoodMorningAmerica.com. And the New York Times Cookies Cookbook is out tomorrow. And coming up, we're going to eat these, but we have InStyle beauty editor Cara Jillian Brown is here with the year's top beauty award winners. You don't want to miss that. Coming up next.
These are so good.
Oh my God, the lemon in
This is amazing. All right, we are back now with this year's InStyle Reader's Choice Beauty Awards, and InStyle beauty editor Cara Jillian Brown is here with the top products that readers keep coming back to time and time again. It is so nice to see you, Cara. I always love it when you guys come out with this list because it's so good. I always open it. It's like my Bible here.
Yes.
My Bible of skincare, and this is number one.
Yes, this is number one. So this is the Ilia Skin Tint. What makes it so cool is that's makeup, moisturizer, and SPF all in one.
Well done.
It comes in a ton of shades, and it just has this really fabulous dewy formula. And
yes,
you just put it on, blend it right in, and it's like
3 steps in one.
Like, doesn't your hand look so much better?
Yes. And this is also like one of those viral TikTok products too that you see on so many different people.
And everyone loves it.
Everybody loves it. It looks so nice on your skin.
You look
glow
different.
too.
This hand,
you can
younger.
see a big difference. Okay. Speaking of younger,
look how
moisturizer.
babyish your hand is.
I mean, so this is the Age Perfect Rosy Tint Moisturizer, and what's so cool about this is, you know, as your skin matures, its ability to get rid of dead skin cells slows down.
Yeah, the cellular turnover.
Yes, this guy helps to exfoliate. Here, grab some.
It's a little scary looking at it because it's so pink.
It's pink, but it's good. It gives you that like rosy tint to warm.
Look, it's not that when you put it on your hand, it's not that pink.
It really isn't.
Nice.
It just, again,
we're
getting younger.
The smell is not problematic.
Yes.
Which we all are familiar with products that say they do something, but they don't smell good.
Yeah, absolutely. Makeup. I love the matte eyeshadows. Our readers love the matte eyeshadows. Because you know when you have an eyeshadow palette and like there's one that's basically empty and the rest are untouched? It's a waste.
Problem.
You can go in, pick your favorites. It's like a choose your own adventure situation. And the payoff, insane. Is
that is
not
stunning.
So
look,
stunning.
It's so iridescent.
It's so pretty, and it comes in so many finishes: satin, matte,
stunning.
And like you said, you can make your own palette.
Yes.
Here's the serum.
$25 a pop.
Okay.
$25 a pop?
For those, yes.
And over here we have a serum that your readers are swearing by.
This one is so good because it has so many things in one. This is the Olay Super Serum. It smooths, brightens, firms, hydrates, evens tone. It's $35 and it's basically like 5 serums in one. So that's $5 a serum.
That's
it
excellent.
cuts down on your skincare routine.
Do you want to try it?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's got a little like shimmery bit to it. It's so pretty. It makes your skin feel amazing, and it's such a great way to speed through your morning routine and know that you're still getting the benefits of like a 5-step skincare.
And Olay is such an icon. I mean, it's an iconic brand.
Yes.
It's been around forever.
They know what they're doing.
Okay, this time of year, our lips are getting so dry and gross. So this is going to help us?
Amazing. They're so buttery and they're tinted. They come in 10 sheer shades. I'm wearing this one now.
I'm a huge fan of this brand. They do such a nice job with this.
They're so pretty, and they have shea butter, murmur butter, so your lips are gonna feel amazing. And they each kind of have a little flavor. So like if you get a little, it tastes nice. It's like a little subtle sweetness.
You're having a little cake.
I mean, lip gloss.
Okay. Then finally, your readers are really loving this as well.
Oh my gosh, this is a cult favorite moisturizer. If you haven't tried, please
I'm a little
try.
ashy today.
Please
Let's try this.
smell. That's what sets this apart from other moisturizers, okay? It's a body cream, but it has a scent of pistachio, salted caramel, and vanilla, and it's made by a perfumer. It's just...
I didn't realize that. It was made by a perfumer.
No, they work with a perfumer, which is why their scents are so decadent and luxurious.
And some of their other scents are incredible as well. This whole brand, they just really nailed it.
It smells like a beach day.
Yes. No, I'm on the beach at Rio de Janeiro right now.
All New York City.
Yes, teleport me right now.
Which is, exactly what we need on a 40-degree day here in New York.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Mara. We really appreciate it. All of these products are shoppable on our website. You can scan that QR code, and we will be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we've enjoyed all the cookies and all the time we spent with you. Thanks so much for watching.
Yes, and for more news, check out What You Need to Know anytime on Disney+.
Are there any more cookies? Let's eat some now.
More cookies.